one question a lot of people have is, what is Israel doing in the midst of all this? Well, Israel right now is probably the most stable place in the entire Middle East, but they are preparing. As I said, we were on the Mount Hermon not too long ago, just a few days ago, and they are preparing for any eventualities of what's going to happen inside Syria. On the Lebanese border, they know that Hezbollah now has about 100,000 rockets aimed at Israel, and so they're preparing for a future conflict with Hezbollah. And alarming news also is inside Syria is Hezbollah is building a military base there with possibly missiles that could strike Israel as well. And on the southern border, they still have their nemesis, Hamas, that is preparing again for another war against the Jewish state. They too are building up their rocket and missile arsenal, and they're also digging tunnels. Right now, last year, their strategy was to dig tunnels inside Israel proper along the Gaza border to kill and kidnap Israelis. Thankfully, Israel was able to destroy over 30 of those particular tunnels last summer, but that's still a strategy that Hamas has right now. And just to talk about Iran and ISIS, as I mentioned before, Israelis here and Israeli officials, and I'm certainly the military, they see Iran as a much greater threat than ISIS right now. ISIS certainly poses a danger. There has been a danger of some people inside Israel that have pledged their sympathies or loyalties to ISIS. But a nuclear Iran is Israel's number one threat. And so that's why they were so alarmed at this Iranian nuclear deal that was signed last summer. And they see the ballistic missile tests that Iran has been doing in the last couple of weeks as very alarming, because if they ever had a nuclear weapon on a ballistic missile, it could pose existential danger to Israel. But they also point out that it's not just a danger to Israel, it's a danger to Europe, it's a danger to the United States, because Iran already has missiles that can reach Israel. What they're testing now is ballistic missiles that could reach Europe and intercontinental ballistic missiles that could reach the United States of America. And so when they say death to Israel, death to the United States, Israelis take that very seriously, and they believe Europeans and Americans should do as well.